Good day everyone. So for today's video, we're going to talk about the similarities and differences of Republic Act 9344 and Juvenile Delinquency Act and Prevention from United States of America. Before that, let's go first on the Republic Act 9344. So what is Republic Act 9344? So Republic Act 9344 is also known as the Juvenile Delinquency and Welfare Act of 2006, is a comprehensive piece of legislation in the Philippines that aims to establish a more humane and child-centered system for dealing with children at risk and children in conflict with the law. Also, this act aims to protect the best interests of children, ensuring their physical, moral, spiritual, intellectual, and social well-being. It emphasizes the vital role of children and youth in the nation building and encourages their involvement in public and civic affairs. The law also recognizes the right of children to assistance including proper care and nutrition and special protection from all forms of neglect, abuse, cruelty, and exploitation. Juvenile Delinquency Act and Prevention from United States of America. So let's talk about what is Juvenile Delinquency Act and Prevention of United States of America. The Juvenile Justice and Delinquency Prevention Act, this federal law, originally passed in 1974 and subsequently reauthorized and amended several times, provides funding to states for juvenile justice programs and sets standards for treatment of youth in the justice system. So now let's talk about the similarities of Republic Act 9344 and Juvenile Justice Delinquency Act and Prevention from United States of America. So now, Republic Act 9344 and Juvenile Delinquency Act and Prevention from United States of America are both emphasize the best interest of the child as the guiding principle in dealing with the juvenile delinquency. They prioritize the child's well-being, rehabilitation, and reintegration into society. Both laws encourage diversion programs as alternatives to formal court proceedings. These programs aim to address the underlying causes of delinquency and provide support services to help the child avoid future offenses. Also, both Republic Act 9344 and the JJDPA or the Juvenile Delinquency Act and Prevention from the United States of America incorporate principles of the restorative justice, which emphasizes repairing harm, reconciliation, and community involvement in addressing delinquency. This approach seeks to involve victims, offenders, and the community in the resolution process. So now let's talk about the differences of Republic Act 9344 and Juvenile Delinquency Act and Prevention from United States of America. Age of criminal responsibility. Republic Act 9344 sets the minimum age of criminal responsibility at 15 years old. Children under 15 are exempt from criminal liability and are subjected to intervention programs. However, the JJDPA does not specify a minimum age for criminal responsibility. Instead, it focuses on ensuring that youth are treated in a manner consistent with their age and development. Status offenses. The JJDPA prohibits the detention of status offenders, such as runaways or truants, in secure facilities. However, Republic Act 9344 does not explicitly prohibit the detention of status offenders. Separation of juveniles and adults. The JJDPA mandates sight and sound separation between juvenile and adult offenders in detention facilities. This means that juveniles should not be able to see or hear adults in custody. Republic Act 9344 does not have a similar provision. Jail removal. The JJDPA prohibits the placement of youth in adult jails and lockups except under very limited circumstances. Republic Act 9344 does not have a similar provision. Racial and ethnic disparities. The JJDPA requires states to address disproportionate minority contact in the juvenile justice system. This means that states must take steps to ensure that youth of color are not overrepresented in the system. Republic Act 9344 does not have a similar provision. Implementation. The JJDPA is implemented through federal grants to states that comply with its provisions. Republic Act 9344 is implemented through national legislation and is enforced by various government agencies in the Philippines.